Hello everyone, and welcome to Saves for Death, a TTRPG actual stream and channel. There we go. Tonight we bring you Indie Bandits, an Elflines online campaign set in the world of using Cyberpunk Red. Both, I think, are applicable. We stream, if you're catching this on podcast, you can catch us live on Twitch Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, we release on podcast and YouTube on Thursdays. Before we get into the game and introduce ourselves, I have a quick couple of announcements about Saves for Death this week. First, you should head on over to our Patreon and check out Blank's blog post from last week-ish that talked about our 2-year anniversary and some really great content. Also, our weekly newsletter in the form of
I don't know the bang for that, sorry.
Is really, what, Patreon?
Yeah.
Is it not bang Patreon?
Oh, is it?
I thought so.
Anyway, go ahead.
We'll find out. This week's newsletter is out. Talks about a lot of great things that are coming up. But just as a note, this Saturday, Blank will be playing more Cyberpunk 2077 before running around and enjoying the content that came with patch 2.0, and I think 2.1 drops before he'll play, so there will be more changes. So we're going to run around the streets of Night City before getting into Phantom Liberty, and you guys can choose V's choices for better or worse, and too bad. For Blank, we'll have fun. So be sure to join our Discord and type in which redeems you would like to see. Make it chaos, make it crazy, it'll be great. Also, you may notice there's information around the screen about High Shelf Collective's charity event. They are a group of individuals, if you don't know High Shelf Collective, they're a group of wonderful individuals who love games in all forms and play tons of TTRPG content on their channel. During the month of December, they are hosting a 12 days of actual plays, and all their funds will go towards Elevated Access. And Elevated Access was launched in 2022 in response to the extreme healthcare bans being enacted in state legislatures. It's a nonprofit organization that enables people to access healthcare by providing flights on private planes at no cost. Their volunteer pilot network transports clients seeking abortion or gender-affirming care across the United States. So all your donations go towards that. It's a really wonderful cause. They also will be enacting for all their games, their boons and banes system, so you can give plus and minuses to players' roles and affect the outcome of certain situations. I will be playing in their Cyberpunk Red one-shot on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern with my solo character named Overdrive. If you would like to see him succeed or fail, please come by. And I mean, you just come by and say hi.
You need all the bonuses you can get.
That would also. I roll for the amount of ones I roll. Yes, absolutely. It's going to be absolutely crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. If you'd like to see me play a character that's very different from Moxie, come pop in. And,
for sure.
His life motto, Overdrive's life motto, is "You only live once." So he's very. Let's do this, because one-shots don't have consequences unless they turn into your weekly campaign.
Which happens. I was also going to mention that they're doing a whole bunch of giveaways because they partnered with like 5 or 6 different big companies, and they'll be doing that not only during each of the shows, but also on their socials. So if you go check them out on Insta,
yes,
you could possibly win stuff from some pretty big game companies, including Artel, I believe.
Yeah, I assume, I don't know when they're doing their giveaways. I assume the Artel Saurian giveaway will be during the Cyberpunk Red game on Tuesday, so...
Nope, Monster Hearts.
Absolutely, okay, you're right. But yes, they've announced Artel Saurian games, they've announced Paizo. I know there's a couple of others they haven't announced to the public as far as I know, but there's some really good ones, so definitely check them out. We'll be sharing all of their socials on our stuff, so... Yes.
If I give away things I wasn't supposed to, I apologize.
Hype. It's all hype. You're good. I think you're good. So yeah, come by on Tuesday over on High Shelf Collective's channel and have some fun. Alright, I think that covers all of our announcements for this week. So for introductions, I am Jess, or Jessiper, and I have the privilege of being the Game Master for this chaotic, crazy campaign. And with me are my wonderful group of players who are going to introduce themselves, where you can find them, and tell you a bit about their characters, starting with Games.
So I'm Games End, as I'm sure you know. Type my name into any service and you will find me. Lift a rock, I will be there. I am the game master for our story tonight.
A digital pet rock or a rock?
Any of them, split
Okay.
a piece of wood, I will also be there.
Good to know.
I'm Games End. I do SVD stuff for the last 2 years, including one-shots and this and Shades of Scarlet and RNG RPG and Friends on Fridays and 2 other podcasts and some secret projects coming up. I do a lot, but I'm here and I love you guys.
And Games is playing an elf named...
Oh, I apologize. I am Benjamin Featherbottom in game, and in the meat space, I am Damien Copperpot. But he talks like this. Just one more thing. And that's all.
And that's all. Okay. Selvin.
Hi, I'm Zelvin. You can also catch me mostly on Saves vs. Death's channel. On ELO, I play Frederick Heartstrings, Elven lover extraordinaire. In Meat Space, I'm Dahlia, who's a much shyer girl who just, wants to live a good life with her brother. Who, talks in that weird way for some reason.
And Mingay.
Hello, I'm Minke. You can mostly find me here on Twitch with SVD. And sometimes you can find me on YouTube, hopefully here soon, more often. In ELO, I play Peas. I almost got my names mixed up. She's a very adventurous elf, ready to fight. She's kind of feisty. And then in Meat Space, I play Silo, who is also very feisty. That's all.
And a night flailer.
What?
You're a sleep flailer.
Don't get too close to me while I'm sleeping.
It's less that you flail when you sleep, and more that if you're suddenly jostled awake, your reflex is attack. You have good fight reflexes.
Yes.
Nothing
Plus
catches
one.
you by surprise.
Aaron.
Hi, I am Arendiel, or Aaron, and you can find me in the real world at Corey Paints, which is Corey, on Instagram and Facebook. Otherwise, I'm here hanging out with these guys doing SVD things, some of the one-shots, ELO, all of that fun stuff. In ELO, I play Chadwick Derriere, who is very fancy, very suave, has a fantastic mustache. And in Meat Space, I play Carrie Fisherman. She does not have a fantastic mustache, but she does work at Dark Topic and has a lot of cool band t-shirts. So, that's me.
Which is very close to having a fantastic mustache.
Very close.
Also, I'd like that we got to use Dark Topic. Didn't Kabuki All-Stars recently, or Kabuki Reborn, go to Dark
It did.
Topic for...
Hades got dressed there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sadly, it was not the one in Haywood, or I would have been like, I wonder if our girls were working. But he's like, no, so you're down in the Glen. I was like, oh, man.
Dang it.
So close. All right, so yeah, that's our wonderful cast. And tonight, when we last left off, I closed my notes like an idiot. There we go. You guys healed after your mission in the mine. You defeated the slimes. You healed. You did some shopping to get some better gear, which was wise. And then you accepted the side quest, Fishing Folly, where you went on a ship out into the middle of the ocean and were attacked by a Zazalif. And despite some rocky waters and a member going overboard in a heavy plate, managed to emerge victorious with no deaths. When you returned, yes, it was a very wonderful moment. When we returned back to Heroes Point, you guys are on the docks. I believe Silo was fishing with Frederick, cooking some fish for the group, and Benjamin and Chadwick were sitting on the docks, looking out over the ocean. The sky is a clear blue. The sun you can see shimmering on the water as the bandits rest after their battles. And that is where we pick up.
You know, this is the closest I've ever been to the ocean. I mean, I live in Night City, but I've never actually gone to the ocean.
Why have we just never taken that drive?
It's a matter of blocks, I think.
I mean, with all the pollution and everything, it's not as spectacular as this is.
Maybe
This is beautiful.
better. I mean, at least having your friends here definitely makes it a lot better, in my opinion.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Oh, I wasn't referring to you. I'm kidding. Kind of punch you.
He hangs his head.
His hat even droops a little more than normal, just to mimic.
Banana.
I'm gonna peel off my boots and put my feet in the water.
Okay,
Get around a little bit.
sure. The water's a nice, like, it's cool, but it's not freezing cold. It's like the perfect cool temperature.
Right.
You don't suppose there's any more of those Zazaliths in there, do you? I eye the water suspiciously.
Not this close to shore.
Hopefully not.
I think we'd know. That one caused a bit of a ruckus.
You just have to feel the water. You'll know.
Yeah, how did that work for you?
It worked fine. What do you mean?
You were at feeling the water for a while there last time.
Mm-hmm. It's not my fault that thing's stupid.
Well, I'm sorry, we should have killed it faster, I guess.
Yeah. No. Whatever.
I'm going to look at Damien for, like, explanation.
Benjamin shakes his head briskly.
Don't know why, but I'm sorry.
You're learning.
This is exciting. The more we play, it's like dangerous, but without the danger.
Yeah, it's the good kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Still exhilarating, yeah. Especially when you're sinking fast in heavy plate now.
Yeah. Really glad you didn't die.
Yeah, I need to work on my swimming a little too.
You know you can unequip the armor, right?
Oh, that's the only thing that saved me.
Sounds fake. I don't think that's real.
Fair enough.
But the thing is, if I unequip the armor and the thing wasn't dead, then I'm dead again.
Would it be able to eat you?
I'm sure it would have at that point. I was not doing well.
Huh. I feel like it was more of a ethereal thing.
We could test it out if we find another one, I suppose.
Not a biologist.
Research it in the library, maybe? Is there people? Maybe we can ask a sailor. They've been sailors eaten, I guess.
They might know. Are there any sailors nearby?
Get eaten? I'm gonna look around at all the NPCs.
Yeah, you're on
Did the one that got killed, or the... Did any of them get killed while we were on the ship?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Got stabbed.
Yeah, one was hurt really badly,
Yeah.
but I don't believe anyone
But he made it?
died. Yeah.
Huh. Well, we can't see if they respawn.
Not without killing one.
It'd be too dark just to kill one out of the blue.
Right.
Yeah. Then all the guards.
Swarm you.
Oh yeah, the guards. I highly doubt they'll take kindly upon that. I mean, we were fighting in the streets and got arrested.
It's like Zelda chickens.
I would imagine. Do we plan to like just power level through the game or take our time?
Well, I mean,
We've just kind of been rolling with it.
here for the journey, honestly.
Kind of just enjoying taking our time.
I mean, it would be nice to face the dragon when it releases, but that's down the road.
Well, we can take a dragon now.
This
We
is a
literally
different dragon,
just tried
and I'm
that.
assuming... let me send you some of the advertisements.
Thanks.
I'll send him some of the advertisements for, like, the upcoming release they're gonna do with, like, the flaming layer and stuff.
Did you save copies to Dahlia's personal computer?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
There's nothing on the web that I'm gonna disappointedly be like, or you will at least soon.
They have not released any images yet of the trailer for the release, and since you submitted your resignation, you don't have access to those files anymore.
I'm not on their server anymore, so I can't
Correct.
sneak peeks.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna sigh disappointed in my sudden resignation, but, kind of resolve myself. I'm doing this for the greater good.
Great haircut.
Thank you.
But, well, you'll see it later. Don't worry.
All right.
I will say though, Dolly, you could, because you've worked on graphics and you're doing this. If you did a search, you could find the dragons from the specific raid with Miasma Firechettle and Miasma Frost Narvix, and pull up those quite easily.
Yeah, I'll at least show Damien those ones.
Okay. Trying to remember which one it's called. But yes, you see like massive dragons breathing fire, flame, and frost. Easily, probably, like in comparison from the image, 3 times the size of the dragon you encountered earlier.
This may be a challenge.
It's a bit much for even the 3 of us to handle. Lily helping out is still, I think, much. I feel like the indie bandits family needs to grow if we want to take on such a beast. We need to find friends that we can trust.
Grow our elf line, you mean?
Yes.
What about that one lady who helped us with the ambush? Forget their name.
Perhaps.
I mean, we could always send them a request. I'd assume someone like that's already part of a powerful elf line, but there's always a chance.
You never know.
And worst case scenario, we can do some recruiting.
I never added them as a friend, so I will have to leave that up to you guys to send them a message.
Oh, I have their contacts.
I do too.
So proactive.
Networking.
May send Cammy a message.
Do you remember her elf's name?
No,
So you
IRL I don't.
Okay. You send the message.
Okay.
Okay. What do you say?
You want to join our elf line?
Wow, no buttering up, no like leading into it, just
I sent her a gift.
I've made a note.
here's a bushel of carrots. Would you like to join our elf line?
There's more carrots where that came from.
You'd like to see
I-
carrots again.
Don't believe you have a bushel of carrots anymore.
No, I already gave it to her.
And you
I have
gave
some
your
carrots.
other one to the PvP guy. You were tuned. Yeah.
And then I had like 2 random carrots, and I gave one of those away.
Okay.
I believe I'm down to 1 carrot.
1 carrot man.
She's currently offline, but I will let you know when she responds and what she says.
What, that guild? A whole bunch of noobs? Maybe rank up first and then we'll see.
But yes, we can go recruiting. I think perhaps we should have some real food before we do that, though.
Food IRL? I'm down
I'm
for food
gonna-
IRL.
Look disappointed. It's just never quite as good. Have you tried their honeyed bread?
Unfortunately, yes, I have.
Oh well. Well, whose house are we gonna meet up at then?
Do we have anything in the fridge?
Kibble.
Y'all can come over here.
A plan is made.
Alright.
All right, I'll see you there.
Okay.
I'd log out and take off the helmet,
Okay.
the visor.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Am I already at Carrie's? I don't remember.
I will say yes. You and Carrie were playing the game.
You like leave your headset over there.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
She has better internet.
I'll log out and get ready. Just throw on some clean clothes. Finally.
Okay.
So I'll log out
Mhm.
and immediately start prepping food.
Okay. In a matter of minutes and less, the twins have anything to do.
I'm gonna wardrobe style.
Oh, roll me a wardrobe style for Damien, please.
I'm gonna walk by Damien's store, look over at Damien as Damien's wardrobe styling, and then also wardrobe style Damien.
Forgot he had this much damage.
Like,
I'm helping him fix his hair. Like, no. Just a little more to the side. Like, perfect.
20, but I think I have negatives. Oh, I don't. So 20.
is Damien injured?
Yeah.
Did you not fully heal?
No.
Okay. Yeah, 20 is good. You look good. You get a +1 to whatever those 2 skills are per homebrew rules. However, Dahlia, give me a personal grooming. Actually, Damien, do you allow Dahlia to style your hair?
Yeah.
Dahlia, give me a personal grooming check.
All right. 16.
Are you trying to make it look good, or are you trying to mess it up?
Trying to make it look better, or at least look good.
You succeed. Yeah, 16 is enough.
Aw.
There's got to be a reason why they're trying to make themselves look nice. Supposing it's to impress someone.
God, it's just, sometimes you want to look better.
Dahlia looks in the mirror, shrugs, and goes, "All right, you ready?"
Yeah.
And you guys head on over to Carrie's, where Carrie is starting to prep food. What is Silo doing?
I mean, I'll help her with food, and then when our friends get here, like, damn, Damien, that drip though.
Hey, thanks.
I feel like I need to get dressed up now. Why are we're going out, right?
Is that the plan? Now Dahlia's a little more panicked.
we're gonna eat, and then after we eat, we might go out and do some stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Make this so nefarious.
I'm gonna go home real quick. I'll be back.
Okay.
Silo dashes out.
Look
mean-
what you've done.
We don't have to do anything. I was just saying maybe we could.
I don't hate it.
Staying cooped up all day on such a... Jess, what's the temperature?
That's an excellent
Or
question.
the weather?
Well, I will get that information for you in just a
Beautiful
moment.
foggy day. A lot of
Acid
fog
rain.
trapped down.
Pull that up. Okay, so we are in April. It
The 13th, if I'm right.
is- I'm supposed to roll a d6, not a d8. That's not going to help me. It's fairly cool, around 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. With clouds. It's very overcast today. So it's cool, it's overcast. Not the most pleasant of...
With it being such a nice day out, I thought we could go out and do something.
Could be worse, could be raining.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I'll just have to change.
Yeah.
Like a picnic?
I guess we could eat outside. It's a little chilly out there, but yeah.
I'm sorry. You were just saying what a nice day it was. I'm having trouble getting a read on you, Damien.
Would you like some help preparing the food?
That would be great. Thank you.
I'm gonna stare at him from across the way.
Silo, are you
Yep.
like showering and doing your hair, or are you just changing your clothes too? Or
I'm
both?
just changing my clothes.
Okay. Give me a wardrobe style check, please.
I got 17.
17. Yeah, you look good.
I know.
I mean, not quite as good as Damien, but still good.
You look good.
You look good. So you would get a +1. What is it to?
Conversation and acting, I believe.
Oh.
And then with personal grooming, it's persuasion and something else. I don't know. It's on my other character sheet.
I know. I have to look at mine. Wardrobe style bonus to trading and conversation.
Yeah.
So you guys will both get a +1 to any trading or conversation checks for the day.
I'm gonna have Damien take over in the kitchen for a minute
Okay.
while I run and change.
Sure. Give me wardrobe style. Dahlia, as you notice everyone kind of leave to get ready, is there...
Not getting super fancy. But I got a 21.
Damn! Carrie looks good.
You look good. You pulled it
Yeah.
off.
Thanks.
I'd like to spend 3 luck on making this food.
I take back over when I come back.
I'm not gonna make you roll to prepare food. It's just like, unless you're preparing something super fancy that you've never prepared before, but that's not the lifestyle you guys have. So, no, you can just make it. It's okay.
You don't remember my kibble art?
I remember your palm tree icing kibble art. I remember. And the like
Karen
6
knows
points of
better.
frickin' luck you spent on that.
Harry knows better than to leave Damien alone with anything other than like a boiling pot.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm still alive.
But is that thanks to you, though?
So is Dahlia getting changed or anything, or are you?
Dahlia's trying to decide whether is being dressed up not at all going to attract more attention to her with all the other people being dressed up, or are they going to keep all their attention on themselves being as dressed up as they are? And then, so she's kind of wondering if this is a good or a bad thing. And then she looks over at the door and goes, "Well, I'd have to have Damien walk me all the way back," so she just shrugs and resigns herself to being how she is.
Fair.
Can I pull a somewhat...
Silo, you can return at any point, by the way.
Okay.
Can I pull a somewhat... not fancy, but like a big poofy sweater out of my closet? Like, Dahlia, I feel like this would look good on you.
I attempt to put it over my already jacket, and then sigh, take it off, and then put it on.
That looks nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll give it back by the end of the day, I promise.
No, it's yours. Keep it.
Alright.
It's like a dark
Oh,
purple. It complements your turquoise.
I'll have
Good stuff.
Benjamin help me pick me out something to repay you with.
It's not... No. This is what friends do.
I thought this is what friends do in return. And I glare at her with challenge.
I open a drawer and I see these are all of Silo's clothes that I have taken over the years. And she's got some of mine. So let's keep it going.
I come busting through the door. Carrie,
What?
please tell me you have my black ripped leggings.
I think so. Check the drawer.
I'm gonna shuffle through the drawer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're there.
Sweet. Thank you. And
Of course.
I run to the bathroom to put them on under my shorts.
Good.
It's only going to get more chaotic when we all live together.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I promise not to borrow anybody else's clothing.
You don't need to borrow any torn leggings?
Okay. I might borrow some people's clothing, but not very often.
You've already borrowed my clothes.
It was a joke. That's all. I was joking about like I have a different like frame. I'm a little taller than most of you guys. So, that's all.
Most of my band shirts are big. You can wear them if you want.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Lunch is ready.
Food.
And out bowls of a ramen-esque meal.
Nice.
Something instant ramen adjacent.
Yeah. You guys sit on the couches around the small little coffee table. Bowls in hand.
So what are we doing?
And I need to
Living
go
life?
down to the skate shop. So I thought maybe, field trip. We go for a walk,
Oh yeah. That sounds like fun.
Gonna look at the time. What time is it?
I would say at this point, getting ready making food, I'm gonna say it's about 3 in the afternoon.
Alright, we still got a little more time before Lily would even jump on, so we're good.
Yeah, I messaged her earlier. She never got back to me.
That's cool.
Do you not remember that a lot of people still go to school, Benjamin?
Yeah, what are the hours of that though?
Uh,
8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Oh, really? It's that long?
something like that?
Yeah.
We were homeschooled, so
Fair. But yeah, most of the day.
oh,
That lasted from like 8 a.m. till 8 a.m. though.
we had a very strict teacher.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
I eat my soup quietly.
Dahlia does the same.
There's no questions from the girls. Lunch is consumed. I'll say fairly quickly. Throw the dishes in the sink and prepare to head to where?
Yang's, the closest Yang's.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Why is it we can never trust him?
Are you taking cab or are you walking? It's fairly far away. Like you're kind of like south east Haywood.
Yeah.
Where Yang's is like it's like crossroads. It's in the Haywood Industrial Zone. So
So it's on the other side of Haywood, though.
yeah, but not like the how do I describe this? Not like the north-south other side, which is much bigger than the
Right.
east-west other side. Yeah. I feel like I needed to clarify that.
I'll call a cab while we're eating.
Sure. Okay. A cab will pull up when you guys are done, ready for when it has scheduled.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone piles in. You head to Yang's. It's not that it's the closest one, it's the only one if you're going to
Yeah, the closest one.
his place directly. I'm sure he does sell. You can get Yang's bikes and skateboards and inline skates at other small bodegas or day markets, maybe with certain vendors. But as for like the actual Yang's place of business, there is only one. So you head down to Haywood Industrial in the cab and arrive at this building. It's very industrial, very steel, mostly rusted. It does not look from the outside very inviting. An old warehouse kind of like converted where most of it, you can still see like loading bay doors. So most of it is still a kind of workshop warehouse with a smaller portion of it that's dedicated to a showroom. And there's two doors that it says Yang's Wheels on the glass. You can enter.
Hold the door for everybody.
Go in there, Damien. How do
Yeah.
you want to try to sell this?
That we would be distributors.
Distributors, but since we won't be under their name, are we gonna pretend like we're false competitors in order for them to justify driving up prices slightly? But they're still making all profit because they're still, distributing to us.
I mean, maybe. I didn't think that far ahead.
I just want a good pitch to start this out.
Information based.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like we should give away our location because we don't want to sell ourselves short if they try to swipe it out from under us. Because the location being next to a skate park is really nice.
Sure. I'm not like I'm a businessman, but that's like corporate business stuff and not like the business stuff I usually do. So
Well, I just wanted to, put those little thoughts in your head as you tackle this. Because I believe in you. And I'll give you a little slug on the shoulder.
hey, thanks.
You always make your business stuff sound like you're holding up little old ladies in alleyways.
Very rarely.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
I don't rob nobody. I find things, however, that may not have a clear owner occasionally, but I don't directly rob nobody.
Good. It's noble.
I open the door to Yang's and hold it open.
I'll enter.
I will too.
As you guys enter the space, it feels smaller than it is, and they've clearly done up the interior to try to make it feel like its own room. The floors are white. There's neon lights on the wall, a bunch of shelves. There are various types of bikes on the showroom floor. When you enter directly, like in front of the door, between the doors and the counters, there's a circular table that has inline skates just all around on tiered platforms. Different colors, different wheels. Kind of their newest model is at the top. And then along the left and right side of the walls are just various different types of boards with designs painted on the bottom or skate wheels. And there is a clerk kind of at the... It's like a small table. It's not really even a counter as much as it is like a table with a computer on it. There's a female sitting there. She has spiked bright blue hair that kind of like pokes out all over the place. She's got a bunch of facial piercings. She's wearing a black tank top with fishnet long sleeve black shirt over top of, I would say the tank top's probably a bright pink. Ripped, torn blue jeans and some kind of like combat boots with studs in them. And she looks over. She appears to be Asian descent. She looks over at you when you enter, and she waves. Welcome to Yang's. How can I help you?
Thanks. Just kind of looking around for the moment, but you know.
Okay, yeah, sure. Well, and she gestures to the room like you can't get lost in it, like it's all there. She like extends her hands like take a look. My name's Rebel. If you need anything, give me a holler.
Hey, thanks.
Sure. And she goes back to
browsing.
the stool that's next to the desk and goes on her agent. She's like half paying attention, or at least looking like she's not trying to like be super watchful of you.
Right.
I lean over to Carrie and I hit her shoulder with mine. I'm like, that's not a real name.
Neither is Silo.
It is a real name. It's my name.
But I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying they made that up.
Oh, well, that's cool.
I was
You could
making a
make up a
joke,
name
Carrie.
too if you
I know, I
want.
get it. I'm sorry.
Do
I
you-
like her boots.
Yeah, her boots are cute.
Do you want a cool new nickname?
Me?
Yeah.
What nickname would you give me, Damien?
Let me think about it. He stares at her deeply for a few seconds.
I start to get uncomfortable.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, you think about that.
I call you Schlepper
No! What is that? I don't like it.
because you schlep around all the big boxes.
Yeah, it means to carry stuff.
Yeah.
No.
It's like Sherpa. How do you feel about Sherpa?
I take it over Schlepper, but no. You guys keep thinking.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Ooh, bones. You're so tough.
Yeah.
She's ignoring me now.
I'm gonna go over to like the trucks and like spin wheels on you know.
Sure.
How are the bearings?
Yeah. Are they good bearings?
Yeah.
After I nonchalantly browse for a little while, you go up to her. Hey, actually, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Freya,
can
by the way. Freya would be a badass name for your friend. She
Freya?
was like a Norse goddess. She was just, it's kind of got like a Valkyrie type vibe. I'd go for
Hell
her.
yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about Freya?
I'm gonna look over my shoulder and I'm weirded out that she was listening to our conversation.
She couldn't hear the initial conversation. She heard
Okay.
Damien.
Sure.
It's guys. This is a very small space. It's not.
That's how it goes. How it goes.
And Damien's voice carries.
Yeah.
That
I
is
like that.
that is a cool name, but the name my parents gave me is also badass. So yeah, just saying.
Stay true to who you are. Appreciate you. Oh, you had a question.
Yeah, I was just gonna talk to you about growth.
I mean, I think you're
As
tall
a-
enough already.
Hey, thanks. No, I mean like, I have a business I'm starting, and I was wondering if maybe you would want to sell Yangs out of my business, and you would just have two locations that you're making money at, right?
Okay. What's your business?
Oh, I'm starting this kind of throwback shop.
Throwback shop.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
we're focused on like 80s, 90s, early 2000s stuff. And skateboarding was like it was all the rage back then. So I was kind of like,
So just the skate
Again-
lines.
yeah, maybe, well, but not necessarily because the inline was big then too. You ever see the movie Gleam in the Cube?
No,
It's a great film. Anyway,
I don't think they switched that to vid.
fair enough. Anyway, that was just an idea I had that I wanted to run by you.
Okay, well, that's something you should talk to Mr. Yang about. He's not in before you ask.
I wasn't gonna.
Okay. Sure. But if you want him to take you seriously, you should at least have a business name. And
Oh, I do.
Great. So what's your business?
Are you Mr. Yang?
I'm the one who's going to pass on the information to Mr. Yang.
Sure, here's my contact information. I slot the information.
Okay.
We're D&D skates and stuff.
She pulls it up on the computer that she's at and kind of takes a look over. So, retro store for the era, decades, and you want to buy our stock and sell it out of your store.
We could do it that way. Honestly, I was thinking maybe you guys set up in our shop also. You guys would get 100% of your own profit. Be a loss leader for me in the store and give you a second location, but it would get people in the door to look at the stuff I'm there to sell.
That sounds like no offense. No offense. That sounds like a real stupid business idea. I mean, you should be at least making some money. Even just for the, like, space that you're showcasing.
I disagree. If it's a big enough pull to get people in the door, that I keep having your stuff in there, then that's worth the money to me alone.
I mean, we could start off with a certain percentage until we hit, a customer goal.
Yeah, if that makes you more comfortable, we can take money.
It was a personal piece of advice. If you don't want
just
any
having a
money
conversation.
from it. Where's your store? I don't think it's there's an address here.
There's not an address there.
Back on the thing, yeah.
What area was it going to be located in?
When we have our meeting, we'll discuss that.
Well, no, I mean, we know the area. Just...
Hey.
I can't remember.
Are you asking Zelbin or is Dahlia asking?
No, sorry, Zelbin's actually asking.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Dahlia, and I was like, I'm trying not to say.
Well, I don't want to say the actual place, but I want to say the area of town where it's at, kind of thing.
It's North Haywood.
Yeah.
So yeah, North Haywood. So not stepping on their toes here.
Same district.
I mean,
Second location.
you have to start off in the same. You can't just jump districts that fast. You gotta grow.
You're gonna open in Pacifica next? I mean, come on.
I'm so lost whether or not this conversation was in character or out of character. I
Sorry.
don't know
It
where
was.
we're at.
I'll say Dahlia, if she remembers it's in North Haywood, would just say it's in North Haywood, which is not too stepping on toes.
Okay. She
It's
adds
not
that bit
local
of
across the street.
information.
He can just give me a call whenever he's got time.
Sure. I mean, it's still in the same district.
Yeah, that's how growth works. The first McDonald's was 2 miles from the second
what?
McDonald's. It was the Stuffer Shack before there were Stuffer Shacks.
Oh. Well, I'll pass it along. And how much? I mean, how much space? How much can we put in your store?
A display, so I mean, probably a wall. But with how small this place is, it'll go a long way.
She leans over a little bit. Yang's Wheels, like a lot of our sales are done online through our garden feed, but we do have our merch out in other districts, right?
Oh, I know, but this would be like a physical location, and it would draw people.
Okay.
Take it or leave it, I don't care.
Thank you so much for your time.
She seems confused by Damien. Like, she's not hostile. Like, she was actually trying to help you almost. Like, try to make some money or maybe make, like, a stricter, more, like, business deal. When you're just like, well, take it or leave it. Like, this means nothing to you. And she's like, well, no, we're an established company. She's just like, I don't know what you're trying to pull because clearly you don't have this. Like, there's a lot of confusion.
Good.
With her.
That works for Damien.
Okay. I will pass this along to Mr. Yang.
Hey, thanks.
No problem.
I'm going to hand her my information as well
Okay.
and say I'm available anytime and answer questions too.
And you are...
I'm Carrie.
Hi, Carrie, Rebel.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I love your hair and your boots,
Thank you.
your style.
And you, what do you do for the company?
So far, I've done a bit of the art and gotten a head start on some of the marketing ideas that we're working with. But
Marketing. Got it.
yes.
And she adds that to the notes along with your information that you slid.
She's
Thank
getting
you
too
so
much
much.
information.
You're very welcome. Anything we can do, Yangs is here.
Thank you.
Do you
We look forward
guys
to hearing from you.
skate or bike?
Yeah.
Actually, that brings me to what I was gonna do. I'm going to push up a pedal-assisted electric bike.
Mm-hmm.
And ask for the neon lighting upgrade for it. I want to buy it. And a pair of skates and a skateboard too. Those don't need to be as flashy.
Okay. So
Is this kind of sports stuff something we can add to our characters that we might not have thought of initially?
They would be under
uses
athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
So, I need a piece of paper and my notes are in the wrong spot. Okay, so there's a bike. And you wanted inline skates as well?
Yeah, and a skateboard.
Okay. But nothing fancy for those, right? Just
Yeah, nothing fancy.
just straight? Okay. And you wanted the electric pedal assist?
Yeah. Dolly is actually planning on using the bike. She just wants to see how the skates and the skateboards are made.
And you said neon lighting.
Yeah. Because, you know, they gotta be cool.
Hells yeah.
And there's a lot of really
That's
cool bike upgrades
really cool.
at Yangs.
There is.
So it adds a glow in the dark style, the neon lighting, to the bike. The neon lighting is 20 eddies.
Alright.
Did you want just like an overall one neon lighting, or did you want like one around each tire and then on the bike itself?
I'll just do it on the bike's frame.
Okay. Figured I would offer.
I appreciate it.
So all together, you're looking at 320 eddies.
Alright, she'll pay it.
Thank you. She completes the transaction, and she actually packs your inline skates and the skateboard. The skates go in a box. The skateboard kind of goes beside it into a bag that she puts on like the handlebar of the bike to make it easy for carry. It has the
Thank you.
Yang's wheels logo on both the box and the bag.
Nice.
Thank you.
If you have any trouble with it, I think I remembered something about the DLC of the bikes. I just need to double check. I want to say there was something about like theft.
Yeah, there's a thing about theft. I don't remember what it was though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a security system, but it's a little expensive.
Oh, is that what it is? Is it a specific security system?
It's an app on your agent.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's it. I will say, I know this isn't in the thing, and I'm gonna have to make a note, and then I'm gonna have to remember to tell Blank that I totally added this into his world. That there is a Yang Wheels app. If you would like to purchase it for 100 eddies, you can register your bicycle. I'll say it's another 50 eddies for the VIN chip, and it does not gain so it won't have the security of the electrified portion of it, but you could register your bike on the app if you wanted.
Nah, not for now.
What?
I'll wait for that.
Sure.
I'm probably gonna lose it right away now.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, not that
Expensive ass
I don't think
katana.
so. That was so brutal, my guy. So brutal. Okay, yeah, then she hands stuff over. If you need anything else, let me know.
Alright.
If you have any problems with it.
Carrie is kind of looking around at stuff.
Mhm.
Do they have like t-shirts and merch like that?
Do they have like t-shirts and merch?
Yeah, like
I'm gonna
Yang
say-
logo stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say they have stickers that you could, like various size stickers that you could place on like helmets or on your bikes or on your boards, on your skates.
Right.
Laptops, patches probably, stickers and patches of the Yang's logo, but not t-shirts, no.
Okay. Sweet.
I leave.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I
Holiday man.
you make
Have
your
a good day.
purchases. You exit, she waves, she says, you too.
Silo realizes they're leaving.
Mhm.
What the hell?
Come on, Freya. We gotta go.
We're going. She's gonna punch you.
I know.
You already have a shiner. Relax.
I thought he said, "Come on, friend." I didn't realize he said friend.
So much better.
Alright.
You
I-
exit Yang's, you're out on the street. It's still overcast.
I start walking back.
Okay.
I start riding my bike back.
Oh, I'm gonna say it would probably cost you, given where your apartment is, probably 20 eddies to get over here.
Sure. I tip 5.
Okay. Yeah, you start making your way back. Dahlia on the bicycle. Passes light glow. It's kind of dark, but not really.
Yeah, you got some sweet wheels.
Now I can go places that aren't ridiculously far away.
It's true. Have you ever skated before?
Well, assuming Dahlia's not just immediately wrecking, she should be doing okay on a bike.
Give me an athletics check.
I used to skate when we were younger. I was never good at it.
23.
Me neither.
You're doing great.
Me and the gang used to skate when we didn't have cars to steal things. Never mind.
Where did you grow up? Actually, I on my bike.
I tried to skate once, and I broke my wrist.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's rough though. Like,
It's what it is. I stay on the ground.
it's not a bad idea. I got a lot of bumps and bruises from doing it, but never broke nothing yet.
You're lucky.
There's time.
Knock on wood. Don't recommend it.
Nah, I'd imagine. It seems like it would be a bad deal there. Plus, I get beat up plenty on the streets. I don't need to like be doing it to myself. So
I don't know if you can call my apartment the streets.
it was out front of your apartment, and I can.
You were on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You deserved it, though.
I know. You guys made it very clear that I deserved it.
Just saying. Swelling's gone down a little bit.
A little, but I mean, you can still definitely see it.
Mm-hmm. She clocked you good.
Yeah. I had it coming.
I'd say so.
I'm gonna keep my phone charged from now on. Right now, it's at home on the charger.
You don't have your Aiden on you.
No, I used it to call the cab and then left it.
I mean, we're all with you. So,
Yeah.
but what if Yang calls you?
I doubt it'll happen that quickly.
Probably not. But
Plus, I've got a very professional voice messaging system set up. So,
What does your voice messaging system say?
hey, what's up? If you're looking for some shit, I probably got it. I know a guy who can get it for you. Or if you're trying to help hook me up with some shit, yeah, leave your info.
okay. If you want all of us to go into business with you,
Sure.
we're gonna need to talk.
Yeah, that's what I figured this would be, is to give us a chance to talk.
Catapulting us into a sales pitch with no preparation and no conversation.
Just going to talk to a guy.
I know. Could have had your PowerPoint a little more fleshed out.
I don't know what a PowerPoint is, but yeah.
I know. It's an old thing. It's fine
All right.
to say. My dad used to say.
You guys are like smarter than me as far as that goes, so I'm gonna have to lean on you as far as that goes. I'm good at getting stuff.
That's what we're here for. You're not alone, remember?
I know.
Do you?
For the most part, yeah. I have tendencies to still make bad choices, I'm sure. But it'll take me a while. It'll take me a while to stop making bad choices as often.
Not at all. I'm just saying, just want to point out, we had all of lunch to lay out a plan, and I didn't know we were walking into that.
We weren't walking into nothing. We were going to leave a message for a guy.
Okay.
Communication is important.
I said we were going out and doing stuff.
Yeah, you could have been more specific. Thought we were just like hanging out, having
That's
fun.
what
You meant
we're doing.
stuff.
No, that's business.
That's not the same.
All right. I also plan on stopping by this really cool dirt lot on the way back. Yeah, there used to be a building there, and there's all kinds of cool stuff that you can just dig through.
See, that's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to talk to a skateboard guy. Going to the dirt lot. This is just hanging out.
Okay. It's all right. We'll talk.
We'll work it out.
We'll.
And a long, awkward silence follows as you continue down the street. Where are you going?
I assume there's some, like, this is an industrial park, so I assume there's some like abandoned neighborhood or something that
Yeah,
is on the way back.
a few abandoned buildings, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just bumming around, you know. Have you ever seen Animatrix, the kids that go inside the abandoned building and then throw stuff off the top of the third story?
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
You're just going to, like, hang out, cause chaos.
Yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
What's your plan for the bike?
I look over. What do you mean?
Are you going to keep it in the house?
Yeah.
That's
We're
fine.
gonna
I'm
put it
just
in your
asking.
room.
There's plenty of room in there. You feel free.
I know the bed should be perfect for it.
Yeah. You're right. That would just about fit on my bed.
Oh, I got you a pair of skates if you want them.
I could try skating. I've skateboarded. I've never, but I'll
I'll pull
try.
out a skateboard too.
Okay. All right. I'll try not to kill myself.
My only requirement is I get to take them apart once and put it back together, just so I know how they work.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what do you take, Damien?
He's gonna take the inline skates
Okay.
and strap them on.
Okay, so you guys pause on the street. You open the box, put on the skates, and okay, give me an athletics check, please.
Good. Like to spend 2 luck.
Absolutely.
Oh no. I was trying to change my death save number for some reason. 10. Followed by a 6.
Plus your 2 luck.
Yeah, 26.
Yeah. You close the box. You
Kill myself.
pop up. You do like a spin. It looks flashy as hell, like riding a bike, but skates.
Very similar.
I feel like you lied to me.
Nah, I've never done this before. It's a lot like walking, though, apparently.
You know, if you're gonna hustle somebody, you gotta put down money.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, go up on one skate. No, this is just, how it is.
You say so.
I wouldn't hustle you guys anyway.
Maybe he's just a skating savant.
Maybe.
Maybe this is where we need to make our money. Put him in some competitions.
There you go.
I'd join a roller derby.
So when we get home, we should look up and see if they have a roller derby team.
Yes.
If not, we need to start starting them so that way we get a real sport going. Get
We
some
can
hold
more
an
event at the
popularity in
store.
this.
Yeah.
I'll manage it.
Nice. You're not going to join the team?
No.
All right, we'll need a couple more people then, probably.
Rebel seemed cool.
She did seem cool.
A little judgy, but not bad.
I think she liked you.
Who?
Rebel.
Like who?
You.
I don't think so. I think I confused her, which is part of my sales pitch.
No, it isn't.
That's. Okay.
It's worked really well in the past.
Mm-hmm.
People get intrigued and want to know more information about me after listening to me talk.
No, they just want to know what's wrong with you.
Yeah, it's a foot in the door.
You're an enigma.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As long as you get results, I can't complain. So just keep getting those results.
I'll
should
try. We'll
call
see
him-
how it goes.
We should call him Nigmas. No, we shouldn't.
No, that would probably end poorly.
Yeah.
One slip up and
Then I'd be Ligma, and yeah, would not work out in the long run.
Now I'm just gonna call you it.
hey, Ligma, but
Dahlia.
sorry, she'll look ashamed at herself or ashamed down at the ground.
I just pat her on the shoulder. No, that wasn't a shameful Dahlia. I'm just surprised.
Carrie's dying. Carrie cannot breathe. Oh my goodness.
All right, so we go to hang out for a bit and then start heading home, I assume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to do at this abandoned building specifically, or we're gonna fast track to when you get back?
Does it have a whole lot of trash and wreckage?
Yeah.
Look through it some as we're riding past. Maybe I can see something that I can use for the store, some parts.
Okay. Well, you are hanging out there for a bit, so you have time to search.
Alright, then I'll kind of look through the trash.
Move me a basic tech roll, please, for Dahlia. And Min-K, roll me a d6 for fun.
Funsies.
Fun.
Yeah, for fun.
Okay.
You said we didn't need roll 20 open.
22 for the basic tech.
This was before you decided to go out into the world, which you did not tell me about.
Oh no!
Things happen.
I rolled a 2.
2. Okay.
And 22.
It's 3 2s. It's got to be a good sign.
A 22?
Yes.
It's a good thing I'm charming today or something.
Charming every day.
Yeah.
It's true.
I got +1.
What are you doing while I prep this? What are you guys doing in the, other than, I mean, Dahlia's looking for things. What are the rest of you doing?
Looking through things also, but not like in a conceal reveal kind of way. Just checking stuff out, you know.
Are you doing a separate search or helping Dahlia?
Dahlia, are you staying with us?
It's more like, are you staying with Dahlia? She's just making her way, digging through the trash, not paying attention to anything really.
I'm lazily helping Dahlia then.
I'm lazily helping.
Carrie is going to try to find a bathroom in-game and IRL.
Okay.
But I will be right back.
Okay. Silo.
Is this place we're in is like dirty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at things, but I'm not touching anything unless I feel like it's worth touching.
Okay.
I'm worth touching.
Are you assisting Dahlia and Damien in a, like, stand back and look at things and try to help them out?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a perception check. Remember, you are on your meatspace character. If you would like to use luck, you may.
Where is perception?
Top left? Yes? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I do human perception way more than I do regular perception.
You think after 2 years I'd know where all the skills were better?
One would, yeah.
Yeah, but I'll get like, hey, do play music. And I'm like,
I'm sorry, I haven't had to do this since session, like episode 1. Hang on.
Right, where is shotguns?
17?
A 17? Okay.
Yeah. And I did spend luck on that.
How much luck did you spend?
2.
Okay. I'm going to say... Take a quick peek at one more thing.
It's weird that I'm sitting quietly and not being disruptive while you're trying to do
I was
things.
like, if someone could fill the silence with something, that'd be great.
Nope. Mm-mm.
No, yeah.
remember High Shelf Collective's stuff that's going on. I'll put the donate link into chat. Remember that Jess is going to be there, and you can donate to mess with her.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, and she's playing a solo for some reason. So you'll get all that anger and rage out.
Probably not. It's too much. No, we'll be good. I'm gonna say,
Thank you for the posture check.
Dahlia, thank you. During your searching with Silo and Damien's assistance, a lot of this stuff is junk. A lot of it is broken. But you do come across let me just jump to this. An Everest Ventureware utility tomahawk, which is a combination ice tool, crowbar, throwing axe, machete, made from a graphite stainless steel hybrid material. It counts as a one-handed exotic heavy melee weapon. And it can be thrown, and it does have SP even while thrown.
Oh, that's cool.
If you need, instead of writing all that down furiously, if you want to put that it's on black chrome on page 101, that is where you can find the utility tomahawk. But in short, it's a one-handed exotic heavy melee weapon.
All right.
An ice pick.
It looks really badass.
I found a bopping thing.
Hey, that thing's pretty cool.
So it's got a handle, and it's kind of got like a curved portion of it, and then there's like the blade that comes down beyond that you could straighten out, or you could throw.
I get it.
Cool.
I'm gonna actually look at my friends and be like, does anyone want it?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's worth taking for sure.
I mean,
I'm sure there's somebody who wants that.
I could hit people with this. I just don't think it'll hurt as much as other people hitting with this. And I'll
I could
deliberately look over at Silo.
I could hit people with it.
You
I'll
could.
give it to Silo then.
Hey, we could start calling you Ice Pick.
No.
Freya Ice Pick.
No. Stop it. Or I'm hitting you guys with it.
For no
Kidding.
Silo,
Kidding.
it is dirty. You will want to wash it.
I have a question, Damien. Is this something we would sell in the shop?
Not normally, but I know a guy who would buy it.
I mean, I already have weapons. If you want to sell this to somebody to get some money to open the shop.
All right, I'm sure I can get a good price.
Okay. I'm not even going to bother
If Dahlia's
touching
okay with it.
Do what you will with it. I just know it would be a little hard for me to use.
All right. He's going to take the ice pick.
Sure. This is how I picture it going. Silo was super excited and then went to take it, saw how dirty it was, and was like,
No.
You know-
There's like still blood on it.
"Are you sure you didn't use this for your store?" Like,
Yeah, Silo has PTSD from digging out of garbage cans when she was younger. She's like, I don't like dirty things.
There. Okay, so you can add a utility tomahawk to your sheet games.
Yeah. After that, I think I'm headed home.
Is there anything anyone would like to do between this abandoned building that you have found and home?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, just general chit chat, but nothing that's
Cool.
we can't fast forward past.
All right. So we are going to go on that note. We are going to go to break, and we will be back in about 10-ish minutes. When we return, we will pick up with you guys back at the complex. So stay tuned, stick around, and we will see you in 10.
Ooh.
Hello, everyone. We are back. Thank you so much for sticking with us throughout our break. Just as a reminder, High Shelf Collective, our wonderful friends over at High Shelf Collective, are doing a charity this December, 12 days of actual plays that start on Tuesday, December 5th, and run for whatever 12 days are. After that, they will kick off the event with a Cyberpunk Red one-shot game at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, December 5th. Or yours truly will be playing a solo named Overdrive. So come, hang out, say hi, and if you have some extra cash to donate to a wonderful cause, donate towards my character's downfall or success. Because it's a one-shot and YOLO. All right. As for our indie bandits, they spent some time in the game enjoying the beautiful ocean before taking a break in meatspace, eating some food, and making a trip over to Yang's Wheels to make a business proposition, ? Partnership, ? Something, definitely. Dahlia bought some pair of inline skates, skateboard, and a new bicycle. And on their way back, they paused to hang out in an abandoned factory where they found a utility tomahawk and made their way back to the apartments. What are you guys doing when you return home?
So I guess we're gonna do that thieves thing now.
Yeah, we
I'm gonna
could.
look at him in horror and then realize he's talking about ELO and be like, oh. Yeah, of course.
Do you all want
What
to
thing?
bring your stuff over? I can make some snacks.
Yeah, we could do a thing over at your place if you want.
You want? You're always welcome.
Dolly, you in?
Yeah. I'll leave my bike over at our house.
Oh, Dahlia. When you're done with the bag, can I borrow it?
Of course.
Thank you.
So,
So
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna send out some feelers for the utility tomahawk.
Okay. Before we get to that, I just want to confirm Carrie and Silo are going back to her place. Damien and Dahlia are going back to your place so you guys can drop off Dahlia's goods, pick up your headsets, and then you're heading over.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
don't we all walk together? We'll just come with you. I mean, we have to wait for you anyway.
Yeah.
We don't. We all live in the same area, right?
You're in
Yeah.
the same, cargo complex,
Yeah.
but you're,
Yeah.
it's a
Yep.
bit of a walk.
Yep. We
Did-
should stay close.
Did we establish if we cleaned the apartment yet?
You have... Carrie helped
We did.
clean. Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, wait,
Yeah.
no, I remember Carrie cleaning the apartment.
Cleaning happened.
I don't think enough time has
Okay.
passed for it to have gotten dirty, so yes, the apartment is clean.
Cool.
Other than a couple shirts like laid out on the couch of Dahlia's or something like that she's just like thrown off. And that'd probably be about it.
Yeah. Okay. So you all head over to Damien Dahlia's apartment. Damien, you pick up your phone in preparation to send out some feelers. You do have a voicemail waiting.
I checked the voicemail.
Okay, it's from an unknown number. The message says, "Yeah, this is Julio. I may have something I need you to get, so give me a ring back.
Do I have Julio's number in my contacts?
Yeah, it's not known to your agent, like you haven't saved it, but the number is there. Your agent's ready.
Okay. I'm gonna give Julio a call back.
Hey, is this is Damien? Yeah,
Yeah.
Damien.
What's up?
I hear you're a man who can get things if you don't have things, or I need certain things got.
Sure.
That's what your voicemail said.
Yeah, that's why I get things.
Right. How do you get things? Like how?
What are you looking for?
Well, you see, I know where some things are. Maybe it'll be like a last minute call tomorrow night. But it may not be exactly illegal.
I don't want to hear that part. But what kind of things we talking about?
Are you? But you'll still go and get it.
Depending on what we're talking about, probably, yeah.
You don't know if you don't want to know. Just a couple of boxes.
Is it dangerous?
Oh, it's a nice city, man. Everything's dangerous.
Yeah, I try to usually stay away from like high explosives and shit. So like,
Shouldn't be any explosives, as far as I know. Like, how much do you want to know?
what's your cut before we get there?
Oh, I'd say, well, you're gonna bring me the goods.
Oh, so this would be pick up drop off then.
Yeah.
That's not really the business I'm in.
I mean, you can keep some of the goods for yourself. I don't need all of them.
So my payment would be that I get to keep some of the goods.
Plus, I can give you 500 eddies.
All right, now I need to know what the goods are and where I'm going.
So you're in.
That's what I said.
Okay. So if this pans out, I'll give you a call tomorrow with the Jeets. You're gonna need a vehicle though.
I'll work that out. Don't worry about me. What kind of thing is it?
I mean,
though?
they're heavy and they're big, so you're gonna need a vehicle. It's not something you could just walk off with. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I gonna need like giraffe?
No. So I may have a lead on some Killstrom musical equipment. Maybe.
All right.
So we're talking amps, we're talking guitars, heavy boxes, big.
Yeah. If this is going through, you give me a call. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're in, if you're in, you're okay with, maybe breaking a lock or two.
If I get a call from you, don't worry about it.
Then I'll call you, Choom. He hangs up.
Okay. So I was kind of just offered a job.
Nice.
It would be procuring some musical equipment.
What kind?
Amps and drum sets and things, I think.
Okay. Here you go.
No, I don't think so. We'll see.
Okay.
How many of these? Because, I mean, an amp's not super expensive when it's just one.
Sure.
How much money are you making off of this?
500 euro bucks. And I get to keep some of the goods.
So, I'm supposing you're at least stealing around a dozen of these then.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it kind of depends, I suppose.
you're gonna carry all those yourself?
I gotta get a vehicle of some sort, which I'll work that. That part I gotta work out. It's not till tomorrow, so I got time to worry about it.
And you don't want anyone else's help.
I don't want to risk anybody getting in trouble if there's a misunderstanding.
So there's a word there, risk. Now, what risk would you be having in this?
There's a misunderstanding. I'm gonna have to talk my way out of it.
So there could be a gunfight. All right.
Possibly, yes.
Now, would you be objecting to people being on standby in case said shit hits the fan?
No, of course not. I'll give you a call if something serious happens. Like I said, I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop. That's why I'm telling you about this.
Do you remember when we talked last time?
I do remember. That's why I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being responsible.
You are. You're communicating.
Yeah.
But we're dipping into that. You're going to do this alone. And you don't have to.
If y'all want to come with me, there's not a lot of overhead in the job, but you're more than welcome.
I'm not worried about the money. I'm worried about you.
All right.
I at least want to be there to keep your body stable if they leave you bleeding out in some area.
Sure.
Fine, I'll be your bodyguard. Quit begging.
All right.
And I'll help you talk your way out of the hole.
Thanks. Does anybody know how to pick locks? That might become helpful.
I'll sigh.
I look at Silo.
Maybe I won't. Ooh, Silo might. Or probably.
Please hold. Surprisingly not really. I have a 6.
I guess I can have you
That's
covered
about-
for locks then.
You're about twice as good as I am.
I feel like Silo should be higher than that, but
I don't. I feel like Silo would just bust down the door. Like, fuck the lock. I feel like she just kick down the door.
fair.
Where we're going, we don't need locks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, if we're doing this, we're gonna do it smart.
All
We're gonna make
right.
sure we're not gonna get into too much trouble, and if things go wrong, we're gonna mitigate as much trouble as we can.
I agree.
Alright, just as long as we're clear on that.
Yeah. Gonna get my headset.
Sure. Did you also want to send those texts?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a trading for me.
Gonna get to add my roll ability.
Let me. You know what? I just had this up. So you get to roll. Sorry, because you're gonna haggle. I'm gonna say it's what this is.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Yes. I'm just gonna go with this. You're gonna roll so cool plus trading plus your operator rank. That's
Okay.
the D10. So yes, sorry. In short, to answer your question, trading and you get to add your rank.
Okay. Cool. 21.
21. Hills yeah. So you send those out and you get almost an immediate response back from a couple of your clients or contacts that you know. I will say 3 of them that are all willing to buy this for you. One will pay 100 eddies. One will pay 110. And one will take it off your hands for 120.
Do I owe any favors to any of those people?
No.
I'm gonna sell it to the person for 110.
Okay.
And I'll even clean it up before I deliver it.
Okay. They do message you that they're in no rush. Like the next time you're in the area,
Cool.
You can just drop it off.
Sweet.
They know you'll get it to them in a reasonable time.
Yeah. What area do they live in?
Haywood.
Okay, good.
You work in Haywood, so it's like within, you know.
I know, but based on the but next time you're in the area, where are the Pacifica?
Like they meant more like their specific block, but yeah, their neck of Haywood.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I grab my stuff.
Sure. I will say, because I know things that may get forgotten, if you just want to remove the tomahawk off your character sheet now and add 110 eddies,
Okay.
it will happen. I know we have
Hey, Jess.
2 Sundays before a holiday, so. Yeah. Yes, my dear.
Just out of curiosity, this isn't something that needs to happen right away.
Mhm.
But Carrie wants to look at janky cars.
Janky. For what purpose?
Vehicles. For us.
We need a car.
We keep
You're
taking
looking-
cabs everywhere.
To buy a car?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
Used one.
Cars, okay. Cars are very expensive in the time of the Red. Just so you guys are aware, they're not common. They're not super busy. Like in 2077, you'll see them all over the place. I know Blake talks about rush hour traffic. The impression I get from the time of the Red, that is not a thing. There are not enough cars for there to be rush hour traffic because they are that expensive and that difficult to get in this time.
And there are a lot more cars in 2020.
So, I will keep that in mind that you would like to look when you would like Carrie to look. We will do, I guess, a library search just for used vehicles. It'll depend on what kind of car you're looking for. So sometime after the session, if you could DM me those deets.
Again.
Whether it's just like a regular car versus a sports car versus an SUV, white paneled van that says free candy on the side. Don't recommend. Let me know.
Will do.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Let's go game.
Cool. You guys make your way over to Carrie's cargo container. Sit down with your headsets and log in to Elflines online. The welcoming screen greets you. You're brought back to Heroes Point where you logged off. You're on the docks. Each of you has, at this point, because I will say, it was 3 when you left, then you walked back, and you took some time to salvage. So I'm going to say it's probably around 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And each of you have a message waiting from Lily to Damien. Where is my note on what you sent her?
Was it something about killing a slime?
It was.
Oh yeah, I was asking her how to kill the boss slime.
I don't know that I wrote it down. Okay. So there is a message there that says, that responds to you that says, "Oh, you have to land a critical hit. It needs to pop. That's the only way to defeat it." And then there is another message, maybe an hour later, so I will say like 30 minutes ago, that says, okay, I'm online. When did you guys want to run Black Mountain Pass? Just let me know. And Frederick, yours says, ready to run Black Mountain Pass when you are. Sadly, I think yours says the same. Keys, it says the same. And Chadwick, yours says, hey Chadwick! Just a reminder, you were super badass at the tournament. And I'm totally ready to go through Black Mountain Pass when you guys log in. Just let me know.
I'm gonna message her back and just say, you're the sweetest. We just logged back in.
Aw, thanks. Where are you guys?
We're in Heroes Point.
Actually, no, she wouldn't ask that. Oh, no, actually, okay, we'll say. Here, push this here. Okay. That's all you get back.
Okay.
And then actually, I will say a group chat is created by Lily inviting you all to a voice group chat.
I'll join it.
I join.
Also join.
Hey guys, how was your day?
Yeah,
Eventful.
but that's how we live.
It was a good day, thank you.
I'm glad to hear it.
How was school?
It was cool. I'm
Fair
here
enough.
now. This is much better. I like it better
Yes.
here. I'm more productive and I can do more things.
I get that.
Are you guys all finished up on your quests here? Are you ready to go?
There was one quest left for a tavern thief, but if you want us to hurry and help you, we can. I don't know how long this quest will last.
Oh, the side quest? I would do it.
Have you done it?
Yes.
Alright then, we'll try to complete it real quick if you don't mind waiting for just a few minutes.
She pauses for a minute and it's just like a long pause and you guys almost wonder if she dropped the call, and then you hear like the clack of boots on the cobblestone from nearby, and you look and Lily's like rushing over. Hey guys, sorry. Yeah, you can totally do it if you want to. I'm ready whenever. Did you do the story quest, the reinforcement one?
Yes.
Yes, I believe so.
We have not yet.
Started with. We reinforced the wall. It's the one we started with.
That's the first part. Then there's like the cinematic and there's like the big battle. And the waves, you have to stop the waves of the enemies.
We skipped that part and did other things.
We haven't done that yet.
I will say on your screen on the side it does say like story quest, reinforcements for hero part like you're on part 2.
Whoops.
Are the kids being attacked right now? I say with a little bit of panic in my voice.
Oh no,
Look
we'll
over.
start until you talk to General Evelyn, so you're okay.
Oh, ooh.
Oh,
I
okay.
was gonna say we really botched that one.
But yeah, you can do the tavern quest. The only thing is if you like take me through, you'll have to go through a second time.
Why do we have to go through a second time if we take you through?
If you take me through first, you'll have to come through and you're not done the hero's point quest. You'll have to come back to the hero's point quest and then go back to the pass.
I see. I thought you were meaning we'd have to do the quest twice for some reason.
Oh, no.
I'm going to turn to my party. Well, what would you like to do?
Well, I think Tavern Thief is worth our time.
All right.
Yeah.
And perhaps they do need our help. We are the hero.
We're going to have to do that if we don't want to do Black Mountain twice.
It means up to you.
Are you okay with waiting to do the pass until later?
Yeah. I mean, yes, I do not want to die to PvPers, so I will wait.
Sorry, Lily.
I can go farm. It's okay. I can help you with the reinforcement quest if I'm around. But the tavern one is kind of individual. So I can't because I already did it, but I think I can help you with the reinforcement quest.
Okay.
If I'm available.
And I look forward to that.
If you do go through the pass, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll worry about it later. It's okay. You know what? I could level up my fishing. I will level up my fishing. You guys go do the tavern thief quest and let me know how it goes.
Okay.
And she kind of like
Sure.
bounces on her feet and she's like rocking on her heels. She's very excited for you to do this quest.
Good luck fishing.
Thank you. It's a low level area. I'm not too concerned.
There.
Then to the tavern.
To the tavern.
To the tavern?
She pings it on your map for you all. She puts a guild partner
Aww.
on your map.
She's such a peach.
And you guys head down the street to that's the wrong piece of paper, the Fire Rose Tavern. The doors closed. There is a sign that says closed until further notice. In front of the tavern, sitting on the bench, is a elven woman, fairly short actually, with hazel-colored hair and dual braids that fall over her shoulders. She's muttering. She seems to be, talking to herself in a kind of an agitated and crestfallen sort of manner, and she doesn't notice you guys as you approach.
I'm going to approach her and say, "Ma'am, are you okay?"
Oh, no, there's a thief that keeps breaking into my tavern. I've been waiting for someone to help me out, and because if they don't, I have to close this place. And I moved here from Elfhold, and I put all my savings into this building, and something keeps eating all the food and breaking all the meat barrels, and it's fine. It's only my entire life's savings. It's not like it's a major problem or anything.
It sounds like a major problem.
It's a major problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was willing to accept that it wasn't, so glad that was cleared up.
It's
I smack Benjamin on the arm. We would love to help you.
Oh, would you?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, it normally comes out when it's quiet, and since it's been closed, you shouldn't have any problems. You'll just have to be quiet, and good luck finding this thief. Okay.
Right.
And the pop-up window appears. It says Tavern Thief. Do you all? It does not say if it's a group or individual quest. It's just your own individual quest. It seems like.
Except.
Refuse.
I thought
Accept.
you were going to. Yeah, absolutely. I was waiting for it. She opens the door, and one by one your characters walk in and enter the tavern. There's a small, quick loading screen that just kind of like fades you from like the outside to this instanced area. The tavern inside is it's very long, filled with tables. The chairs have been turned upside down and are currently sitting on the tables. There's 2 fireplaces, one on either side, a large bar counter. Everything seems to be of like newly polished wood. A lot of care has gone into this. There are plush rugs on the floor, and it would be absolutely beautiful if it was open and lively. And unfortunately, it's just kind of dark and deserted, and you can see a thin layer of dust that has started to form over top of everything. The woman did give you directions, or there's a quest marker that you can follow that would lead you through the tavern and down into, like, through a trapdoor into the cellar where the goods are kept.
I'm gonna sneak as to remain silent.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
I do the same thing.
Right. So anyone who would like to proceed stealthily may go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Before I proceed stealthily, I'm going to switch to my studded leather armor.
Yeah, that's smart. Sorry, Chadwick?
I got an 18.
Okay. Keys?
17.
Nice. Benjamin?
29.
Jesus.
Dang.
And Frederick?
16.
You're invisible.
You can, I will say, even though this appears to be an individual quest, you guys can see one another. So make a real quick roll as I throw my dice. Okay. You head down to the cellar. Although you do lose sight and sound of Benjamin at some point in the process, you're not sure where he went. As you enter the cellar, there's barrel racks along the far back wall on the right side. A lot of the barrels seem to have fallen over and are broken on the ground. There's stained liquid on the floor. There's crates and sacks that have been pushed all through. Like, clearly it was organized at one point. It is not organized anymore. Broken crates. There's food that's scattered. A lot more. There's some rotten vegetables, some rotten fruit. You don't see any meats. But clearly something has come in and rummaged, destroyed, and either made off or taken the provisions. Can I have everyone make a perception check, please?
$16.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
17.
Uh-huh.
I somehow lost my character sheet.
Like, it got closed, or?
No, like the first page is gone. Oh, there it is. That was weird. I'm sorry. What?
The heart
Jess
attack
just had a
I
heart
just
attack.
had.
I watched Jess's life flash before her eyes.
Yeah. The fear of, oh my god, how do I get that back? Oh, there it is.
Control Z. Control Z.
It was just gone.
Yeah, minor pain attack. It's cool.
19.
19. Okay. That's what you guys see for now.
Can I do an investigation and see if there are any tracks or anything?
You may.
Maybe in the liquid. Or conceal reveal. Whatever.
I would say this would be either, I will say, wilderness survival or tracking.
Is it 10?
Take
Followed by a 9. So
Nice.
it's 35.
35. Hells yes. What is the rest of you? I'm going to make a note. What did you choose, by the way?
A wilderness survival.
Okay. You said 30 what?
35.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna go through the broken barrels and things, looking for evidence.
Okay. Give me... You know what? I'm gonna use your perception from earlier.
That's fair.
Okay. And Frederick?
Frederick is gonna try to remain as still as possible and try to listen for any slight sounds, not from the other group, but from anything maybe lurking in the dark. So trying to use more, close their eyes and use sound more than vision with their perception, I guess.
Okay. And Keys.
Keys is gonna become one with the dark.
Okay.
You become one with everything.
And you're just gonna stand there quietly and observe?
Yeah, I'm in the corner, in the dark, just watching.
Okay. Okay.
In darkness.
You are not one with the darkness.
Good to know. Benjamin, as you search more specifically the bags and the barrels, you notice that if this were, you do see brown hair, like strands of hair. And as you're looking through, the way that these have been broken and the way that these, what has been left over has been kind of trampled on and torn into, you get the sense that this is not a human who is stealing. And as you rifle a little bit more, you even find tufts of brown hair or fur. Chadwick, 35. Let's go. Not only are you able to find tracks in the liquid that are they're fairly small tracks. You can see quite clearly the pad of a paw that ends in claw marks where the edge of their toes, I guess, would be. And as you follow it around, and it takes 35 actually, it doesn't take you that long. You kind of stand there, you map it out easily, but you have to move deeper in and further away, and it's hidden so well. And there's a little hole in the wall, like a burrow that has been made in the back corner. And whatever is doing this, you believe to be inside that hole.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way back to the others.
Okay.
And quietly tell them what I found.
That makes sense with what I found as well. Based on the dentition and chew marks, I would say this is an animal, not a human.
I nod my head along to all this, even though I didn't find out any of this information.
I think it's a bear.
Still nodding my head.
Perhaps it's a bear. I thought it was smaller than that, but...
Okay. It's a little bear.
A baby bear.
Are rat people a thing?
No.
Okay.
Not offhand.
Maybe it's a wolverine.
That would be a problem.
Yeah.
Or a badger of some sort.
English badger
I love
or American
badgers.
badger?
Florida badger.
We're doomed.
Yeah, terrifying.
So you think it originates from that burrow?
Mm-hmm.
Then perhaps the burrow is where we should investigate next.
How big is the burrow again?
It's small.
The entrance? Small.
It's like
Bigger than a bread box?
bigger than a bread box. Too small. I will say. Has everyone here played Ocarina of Time? You
a
know,
long time ago.
okay, you know the crawl spaces you can crawl through as a kid that you can't crawl through as an adult? That size.
Mm-hmm.
It's about what I was picturing.
Oh,
Okay.
I recant my statement about
It's a very small bear.
the teeniest.
Aw.
Well, like, just in perspective, like it's a small hole where like a kid could get through, but as an
Right.
adult, you could not.
Dahlia's gonna pull out one of the carrots that Damien has given her, or Frederick, I guess,
Mhm.
and set it in front of the hole,
Okay.
and then step back. We'll lure the predator out.
Quietly watch, yeah.
Okay. I will say, Damien, because you were looking through the crates and barrels, you notice a lot of like certain vegetables, specific fruits, were not touched. It didn't
Is
seem to-
carrots among them?
Carrots are among them.
Hey. So you know, I'm pretty sure it doesn't eat carrots.
I'm gonna continue nodding my head, step forward, pick up the carrot, and put it back in my bag.
Okay.
Have any meat?
I'm gonna stick my arm in the hole.
I have a Danish.
Do what?
Reach around.
Oh my god.
Have you ever tried to catch catfish?
No. I can
This isn't
honestly
a
say I
fish.
have never tried to catch catfish.
So you're counting on it biting your hand so you can
So I can pull it out. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a West Highland Terrier.
Give me. This is gonna be interesting.
Reverse evasion.
This is reverse bear psychology. Give me a persuasion check for it to. It's more intimidate, like you're trying to intimidate or like attack, but not quite. So I'm going to say it's a persuasion that you are this. You're persuading it that you are a threat. This is my thinking.
I did not roll well. I got a 15.
A 15. Okay. No, 15's not bad. It does not. Actually, it probably would. Your elf is going to take 5 points of damage. You hear, and only you hear, tiny little, like something trying to growl, but like a baby. You know when Simba tries to roar and he's like, "Roar," and it's not threatening whatsoever? That kind of like growl from something inside. You can feel fur, you feel something wet, and then you feel like teeth kind of like nip your hand, but it does not hold on.
I'm gonna pull out my bloody hand.
Mhm.
Well, it's in there.
Continue nodding my head.
I'm gonna get down on the ground and put my face close to the hole, not in the hole.
Okay.
And I'm going to make soothing baby come here noises.
Cool. Give me an animal handling check, please.
14.
14. Okay. You encourage it. You make these. You're on the ground. You're trying to encourage it to come forward, and nothing seems to be happening. Keys and Frederick. You guys have not spoken this entire time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You've just been nodding and being one with the darkness.
Yes.
Yeah, I've just been nodding this
Right.
entire time because I'm trying to seem smart.
Okay. You two see a little black nose, followed by very light brown snout, peek out of the hole, and then a little fuzzy face, little ears, more pointed than a bear. And you would recognize this because you've seen one of these before. The more it emerges, it is a bear wolf cub, a very small baby bear wolf cub. And you see it kind of look around and sniff and slowly emerge very timidly. And on your screen, it moves through Chadwick's space. Like it moves through Chadwick as though Chadwick was not there.
Right. I want it. I want to take it home, and I want to make it mine, and I want to cuddle it forever.
Your new mount.
How are you going to
Ah.
accomplish this goal?
This is a long-term goal. Yes. Playing the slow game.
I'm going to take this Danish out of my pocket.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna like slowly bend down and just, I'm not gonna go towards her or anything. I'm just gonna sit here and see if it comes towards me.
Okay. Give me animal handling. I'm gonna give you a +2 because you have been quiet this entire time and it has not noticed you.
18?
18?
I want the baby bear. I want the baby bear.
Okay. 18. Okay. That has been noted. Frederick, what are you doing?
Frederick's gonna remain quiet a while longer and wait for it to venture further out into the room.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So while they're waiting for their bears to continue to explore, thinking that it's safe, Benjamin, you just got bit by a bear wolf. What you gonna do?
Like put the wound in my mouth, like you do when you like cut yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So that plan didn't work out.
Nope. What would you like to try next?
I think I'm gonna wait for it at this point. Because on my screen, I still see Aaron down talking to it, right?
You see Chadwick on the ground cooing.
Yeah.
Those two are, you can see them. Those two are just standing silently. If you look around, you will see that Keys has crouched down and is currently holding out a Danish. But
I'll
yeah,
assume that they have a better plan than me, and I will wait patiently for their plans to work out.
okay. Noted.
All right.
Roll me a new stealth check. Because it definitely knows you're there now.
Right. $17.
17. Okay. Thank you. Chadwick.
I am going to stand up.
Mhm.
I'm going to look at Damien's hand and bandage it. If you'll let me.
There's no bandage. It's
Do I have bandages?
You have sacred
I don't know
herbs?
if I do. Oh, yeah. Give him the sacred herbs.
I rub it on my hand, and then I eat it.
Okay. Heal body plus well.
Then I'm going to stealthily go see if I can find meat anywhere.
Okay. So, stealthily find me. Like, it knows you're there. You made noises. So are you trying to re-hide yourself from it and then reappear with the meat?
Not necessarily. I just don't want to overly spook it.
Okay. So
I'm
I'll just say
making
that you're moving
noise.
around quietly. You're not loudly thumping through the area. Give me a drags the wooden crate over the stair. It's fine, bear. Don't be scared. Conceal reveal for me.
50.
15. Okay. You don't find any meat. You assume that because it's been here for a while to the point where she's had to close the tavern, the bear has eaten all the meat. That was probably the first thing it got into. But as you're looking about and given the tracks of where it was, you do notice it does seem to keep coming to this bag that's hanging on the wall, and you can see its paws, like the markings up on the wall, like it's been trying to get access to this bag that's hanging there, but he's not been tall enough perhaps to reach it. Inside of which you'll find some berries that
I'm going to take the berries and sit a little ways back from the hole.
Okay.
Give some to Ben.
Okay.
I take a handful of berries.
Sit with me.
I sit down.
Okay. So as you guys sit and wait in pseudo-stealth, Frederick and Key is the bear, as you continue to stand there, being one with the darkness, or as Patient Zero said, being Drax. If you don't move, they can't see you. And
Yes.
yes, you watch the bear come out a little farther. Frederick, yours seems to, slowly take its time looking in the area where, Chadwick and Benjamin are sitting. Keys, yours keeps lifting its head and sniffing the air, and it keeps moving closer and closer to your direction. And as it gets closer, and it inevitably gets to the point where it can see you, I would like you to roll me an animal handling check. Another one.
Aw, 10.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
I'm so excited.
Mickey's like determined. She's like, I'm gonna get this wolf bear gob.
26?
Bear wolf. 26. Okay. Speaking with the water Zazzalif, or the Zazzalif out in the water, did not go so well. Your water dancing did not succeed. Being one with the darkness to get this bear wolf cub has succeeded immensely. It
So
looks at
comes-
you.
It just comes more naturally.
You look at it. You just kind of nod like, I got you. And that's all it needs. And it pads over and it starts eating the little Danish, like taking like tiny little bites. And as you like offer it, he kind of like flomps down on his butt and like picks it up with his claws and like, just inhales it. And then he crawls up into your lap and is like sniffing through your pockets, like trying to get more. And a pop-up appears on your screen that says that you have befriended the cub enough that you may exit the building with it should you choose.
Heck yeah! Hey guys, I got a wolf bear cub thing. It's so
No
cute.
response.
I message back in chat. Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna go outside now. Good luck.
Have fun.
Keys picks up, cradles this bear wolf cub, and heads out of the tavern. And we will get back to that in a moment. As you guys are waiting, finally, Benjamin and Chadwick, you start seeing like the nose and little face that slowly starts to appear through the hole. Frederick, yours just seems to be like walking about. Doesn't really have any direction.
All right. Taking a page from other people's books here. I'm going to pull out one of the fish we caught earlier. It might be cooked and slightly not its, taste, but cooked fish is probably better than the carrot.
No fish.
Cooked fish is better than no fish. So go ahead and roll me animal handling. I will give you a +2 for fish.
Uh, 12.
12. Okay. It's gonna take, because it's cooked, I'm gonna say it takes it a bit for it to notice before it's gonna start coming over. Or it's not a smell, like, because it's used to like raw ingredients, and this is different, so it's uncertain. But you've got its attention at the very least, and it's at least now has its cautious walking has a direction as it's going to make its way over towards you.
All right.
Benjamin and Chadwick, because you were sitting near the hole, it has emerged enough where you can see its head, you can see its shoulders, and it's stopped as it's looking at you. Dead in the eyes, unsure of what to do. It kind of glances around, and it's maybe even gonna back up a bit if it's scared.
Very carefully have an open hand with the berries in one hand, and then offer like the back of my hand to it on the other one.
Okay. Roll me an animal handling check. I will say you get a +2 because you do have food. And your stealth was good. You are sitting quietly.
Well, I'm tragically bad at this.
You're telling me +2, I got a whopping 12.
16.
Sorry?
16?
16, yeah. 16 with the food will be enough. It sniffs at your hand. It does recognize you as the thing that kind of put your hand in and it bit, so it sniffs and then it kind of backs up, but you stay still and you continue to leave your hand there, and it sniffs the berries, and it takes a moment because it's like it's not sure, but it seems to eventually get the sense of like, oh, maybe you were just going to try to, get me out to feed me. But you have food.
You're just going to give me berries.
Yeah, you have food. You don't seem to be attacking it, so he eats the berries, and then much like it did to Keys, it starts, it licks your hand like beyond clean, trying to get off all the berry juice before, moving up further and trying to sniff your jacket for further food, and you get the same pop-up.
Cool.
I assume you take the cub and you exit the tavern? Okay. Chadwick. Animal handling check, please.
You bet.
With +2
Thank you.
for food.
16.
16? Exact same situation as
Nice.
Benjamin. Although a little less timid because it didn't smell you before and you didn't try to grab it. So, a little more readily to accept the berries. I assume you accept the bear cub and exit.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Frederick. It's slowly making its way over. And when it sees you, it seems weary. I would like you to make another animal handling check, but you won't get the bonus unless there's something else you'd like to try to do.
I'm going to set the first one down, take a slow step back and then pull another one out of my pack to show that I have more than just that.
Okay.
So he can, eat on the first one, but if he wants more, he has to come to me.
I see. That's clever. All right, I'll give you the +2. Give me another animal handling check.
That one will be a 17.
Absolutely. It eats the first one. And then as you hold up the second one, it almost like gallops, and it kind of trips and it stumbles as it tries to like claw its way onto a box to get closer to you faster, to try to get this fish. And it like sits on its hind legs and it like tries to claw to grab the fish that I assume you give it. And as it eats, you're able to pick it up. You get the little pop up.
So cute.
And
That was Dahlia's clutch 10 there.
Nice. Good, Ollie. I assume you take the bear and you exit the tavern?
Yes.
Okay. When you exit the tavern, you all get the same pop-up, and I'd like to know your choices. You're given a choice of, would you like to, and I know Silo's choice before you say anything. Would you like to keep the cub? Would you like to return the cub to its mother?
Oh, I kind of feel bad, but I want to keep it. I mean, it got separated from his mom, so, bad mom. I'll take care of it.
Right, you'll be a better mom in the long run.
So Keys is gonna keep the cub?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna return it.
Okay.
Return.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
You're too expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive.
And we have one.
Right?
Okay. So as you guys click this option, the quest completes, and it fades you back into the Hero's Point. The Fire Rose Tavern is open. You can hear music playing. It's lively. You get a screen that's essentially a letter that says, "Thank you so much for your assistance. Business has never been better. I hope this small payment helps." From Vivian Fire Rose. And you guys each receive 1,000 gold.
Oh.
For Benjamin, Frederick, and Chadwick, you three also get, here's my notes just so I make sure I say this exactly right, a home furniture piece that is a portrait of, like a beautifully rendered portrait of a mother bear wolf and her little baby bear wolf cub in the forest, that when you get your own personal house, you can hang on the wall.
Suckers!
Keys!
Yes.
Because you kept
Love it so much.
the cub. You get a bear wolf cub pet that you can place in your home when you get a home.
Ah.
And it will be like an animated bear wolf cub that you can interact with and play with when you go home.
Damn it. Okay. I'm not disappointed or anything.
You'll have one in your house that you can play with.
I was hoping I'd have a badass sidekick,
You do.
I'm out.
You have 3 badass
I
sidekicks.
say, what are we?
4.
Oh,
You have 4.
you're right. Okay.
I wasn't counting him, and I'm gonna point it over to Benjamin.
Chadwick, who is standing next to Benjamin. He's like, what did I do?
No, the mount comes differently, and as far as I know, they don't let you have any extra, attack powers, like with animals and such. But you get one for your house.
I got a painting.
If we all get the same house, we all play with the baby.
Or
I
just go visit hers.
don't know. Maybe. I know the place you can get them is the Autumn Palace, and that's where we're going right when we get through Black Mountain Pass.
Sweet.
Nice.
Let's go.
We should
Where you
probably
get-
take care of the barricade thing first.
You should
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
take care of the barricade thing first.
Where we're going, that's where we get like decorations and stuff.
Yeah, at the Autumn Palace, I mean, technically, from what I've read, you can buy houses in any of the like big major cities. So I know the city of Elfhold, although it's not very popular, you can buy one there, and the Autumn Palace. And then across the sea, there's a place to, I don't remember what it's called, but you can get a house there.
Hmm.
And it depends
Good.
on the availability of what's, of the server. I don't know how it works. But I've been really excited to get there to see. We might even be able to get like a special guild, like a special elfline thing.
Guild house.
Yeah.
Be fancy.
Well, then let us do what we need to get to that point.
Yes. We should talk to General Evelyn. And do the reinforcement quest, and then we can go.
Do it.
Yeah.
Go up to General Evelyn.
And with that, the bandits make their way through the cobblestone streets. Talk to General Evelyn. And next week, they will begin the quest reinforcement for Heroes Point. That is where we're going to end our session. Congratulations, guys!
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm sorry it wasn't a mount, Min-K.
It's okay. It's so cute.
It is. It's really, yeah. When you have it in your house, you will be able to play with it. You'll be able to, like, feed it. It'll just wander around. As you add more decorations, it'll interact with the decorations.
Ah, cute.
So glad it wasn't a koala.
Yeah, that would have been terrifying.
What?
Koala. Chat suggested it could be a koala.
Koalas are cute.
They're mean.
No,
Vicious.
they are terrible, terrible creatures.
And they have STDs.
Yeah, like all
Oh.
of them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Chlamydia. It's not good.
Because they just do drugs and have sex all the time. That's what koalas do. And when they don't have their drugs and sex, they're assholes. So
Hashtag koala lifestyle.
come at me, koalas. If there are any watching and you disagree, come at me.
Get in the comments. Let us know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being part of this. I hope you had fun. And we'll see you. You can catch me on High Shelf Collective on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, we will be back on Saturday messing with Blank's playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077. Otherwise, we'll see you here next week in their big battle of the reinforcements for Heroes.
Yeah.
Point. Yeah. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
Hey!